Hello and welcome. I am Ash Mannix. It is Sunday evening once again. We're playing Ace Attorney Investigations, and I am joined once again by my lovely co-host, Kuxel.
I'm always distracted by how delayed your stream is. Like, okay, now it's just switched over. Hello everyone, it's Kuxel here. Hello. Sorry for not making it last week.
It's fine. What did we do last week? I did something else and I can't remember.
You played Shibuya Scramble, a game which I hadn't seen before, and I thought about playing, but I never got to it, and I never got it really. So
it's interesting, but I'm pretty sure people in the chat were dying. There's one coder from on the Twitch side. Welcome. You are first.
Hello again.
Let me just switch to the no avatar screen, and I think we should just get into this. Let me just check. Oh, fuck, the controller switched itself off. Come on, man. Hey. Right,
I tell you what, right? I downloaded Apollo Justice on the PC.
Yeah.
And I cannot get it to recognize my controller at all. That's how you know I'm not running on Steam, but it just doesn't recognize the controller inputs at all. I have to use a keyboard and mouse.
Wait, what did you get? How did
Not
you get?
Steam. That's all I'll say.
Someone's been sailing the seven seas. I see.
Just call me Captain Jack Sparrow.
Let's get into this. I'm gonna just open my big bottle of fizzy. Oh my god.
Oh, this guy. All right, yeah. Now I remember.
I can't fucking remember.
I am only doing the voice for Gumshoe. You have been doing everyone else bravely.
That goes for you too, Mr. Prosecutor. Fuck knows what. I need to.
There needs to be a recap, like a sort of like. It'd be very difficult to implement, but like just a little recap when you load into the game where it says last time this and this happened.
I have played games that have had that, and I can't think off the top of my head what games they were. But you do get games that have a bit of that, and it's pretty good.
Well, I'm talking about like not at chapter ends, but like when you just load it in.
Start. Yeah, I think I had. I'm pretty sure I played a game or two that did that.
I'd be impressed.
Yeah. Why is my PC kicking
I
off?
suppose it would be easy to do on a game that has linear progression like this. It's not like you can deviate heavily.
Yeah, you just need to look at where you are in the game and give a general. Oh, backup complete. Well done. Don't know what that backup does. Right. You lost this one the moment you made your opening move. That's one of the men from Kay's photograph. Guess I'd better introduce myself.
Knight?
I have a gun.
Holy shit.
My name is
Revolver
Shadowshaska.
Ocelots. Yeah. Oh, he's totally doing it. Yeah.
Oh my god, this is terrible. See if he does the fingers thing, I'll be like, yep.
Revolver Ocelots. Just do an Ocelot voice for him now. You have to.
I don't know how to do fucking. The name's Bronco Knight.
I'll do it then if you don't want to.
Personal bodyguard. And second in command of his security detail. Eek! But you know this.
Oh, right, yeah. Point that thing somewhere else, pal. What the heck's wrong with ya? Yeah, don't point a gun at everyone. Oh, he's even got his finger on the trigger. What the hell?
Sorry, can't help myself. It's just too much fun being this good.
Right, he's a kook.
You're not a member of law enforcement, so how did you get a gun? This old girl's on loan from Zhangfa, temporarily issued to us presidential bodyguards.
I don't think that flies.
No, but he might have diplomatic...
Diplomatic immunity? Oh, shit.
As a bodyguard,
no, he's not a
maybe.
diplomat. He's, yes.
But he might... I don't know if it covers bodyguard... I don't know. Anyway, never mind that. I got two tidbits of news for you. Yeah, this guy has got extremely shitty
trigger
gun
discipline. Like, he's balancing
discipline.
his fucking gun on his trigger. Like,
What a fuck.
he might just shoot his toe.
I hope he shoots himself. Maybe that's how he got it. Maybe he shot himself in the neck and that's why he's wearing a neck brace. You want the good or the bad first? Choice is yours. I'm indifferent, whichever you prefer. Really? You're giving up the first move advantage, just like that. Whatever, your loss. What is that finger? What the fuck is that? Is he trying to
He's doing like fucking jutsus.
he's trying
With
Guess
both
I'll
him and
push out
Edgeworth like moving their fingers, like Edgeworth is tapping his finger and this guy's just doing like finger no jutsu.
So I get that, you know, the tapping your finger against your arm like that with the patience is normal. This guy trying to feel for invisible tits in the air or something. I don't know what he's trying to or he's like turning invisible mobs.
Honestly, that's not a bad approximation, to be honest.
It's like, where is this? Where's the nipple? I don't know.
Valari Kantara is in the chat. Hello. He says, I forgot the sesame for my udon noodles. Man, that sucks.
Dear. Welcome to the stream, Valari Kantari.
Udon noodles are so good, though.
Yes, I'll push out the first pawn then. So you play a little chess, I take it.
Oh, here we go.
Ah, a fellow fan, are you, Mr. Red Suit?
They're gonna play mind chess.
The name's Edgeworth, and you could say I dabble. Duly noted, Mr. Edgeworth. Alright, I'll start with the good news. The president's okay. Didn't suffer so much as a scratch. Why is he... Okay.
He didn't. That's a relief.
Particularly for the young lady here. That means there is no longer a murder charge on the table.
I forgot about this guy.
Oh no, not that girl. That is good news, huh, Tabby? No. Oh. Yeah, cause I'd never. Oh my god, this is bad. I need to stop playing games that have so many characters that are not voiced in English. Now, for
not voiced in English? What?
It's because when it's voiced in Japanese, like a lot of people will just listen to this while doing stuff. I say a lot of people. 2 people will.
I was listening to the Castle Super Beast podcast, and they were talking about this as well. They were saying there are some games like they will not even consider the games for streams if there's no voice acting, just because they're like, you know, they can't be asked to do it, and people are not reading. And this is one of the things that I hadn't considered, because Pat asked his chat one time. He says, "Why don't you just read the text boxes?" And quite a few of them replied saying they can't read it. They're watching on a phone. At which point he'd be like, "Oh yeah, because on a phone the pixels, you know, much smaller." And I don't think that's entirely unreasonable to ask them to read it on a phone, but you know. But then again, I'm also not going to give that much regard to the audience.
Are they all old men reading on a phone? A or B, get a PC or a TV for fuck's sake and just Chromecast
we'll see.
it.
Get a better phone.
Or just get an iPad. I know most people just... That's the way things are. The majority of people watch YouTube stuff on a phone.
Man, Valare Cantare, ever since you saw my Castlevania video, right? Like, you have been on that artist.
Wait, what Castlevania? Oh my god, right. Anyway, let's not dive into too much detail. Now for the bad news. The only reason your presence alive is because we bodyguards did our job.
That's not bad news.
One of us did anyhow. Our boss.
Oh shit, that means he's dead.
Put himself in the line of fire. You're referring to your colleague, Mr. Rook. Yeah, it's game over for him.
So there is a murder anyway. No way!
He said it's game over. It makes it sound like he is dying rather than he has died.
He should have said it's checkmate for him. And yeah, you're right. It sounds like he's not dead yet, but he's on death's door.
Rook is dead. A genuine loss.
Yeah, because he was going to back you up, wasn't he?
So you're saying that Tabby... Yeah, your friend here killed my colleague. My brother in arms. You seem awfully happy about it, though. And he is dead, I guess. Oh, heck no. I didn't do it. I didn't kill anybody. I can never.
Yeah, she's got the same southern accent. Ah, hell no. I didn't do it. I didn't kill anybody.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
we're both terrible at trying to do a southern accent.
I don't care if it's terrible. It's still the accent.
I'd shut my mouth if I were you, murderer.
Why does he look like a Gurren Lagann character?
Why does he just look evil? Sure, we did what we had to do, sacrifice one of our pieces to protect the king. But to lose someone like him during a castling is a real shame. Oh my god, he was Rook as well, wasn't he?
He was the Rook, yeah.
Castling? What's that even mean?
It's a chess term. Very simplistically speaking, it's a move where a rook switches places with the king.
Not exactly. You kind of swap them, but also they huddle together.
Do they? I thought you can just swap them entirely.
So
But-
castling, as I've seen it, castling, as I've seen it, is where if the rook and the king are unmoved and there's no pieces in between them,
Yeah.
then you can move the king 2 spaces to towards the rook, and the rook 2 spaces across next to the king. So then the rook is in front of, next to the king, and the king is in the space that was originally adjacent to the rook.
What's the point of that?
It's to get the king out of the way in case some shit's happening.
I mean, if you could just swap them entirely. Spots.
No.
for spot.
Yeah. Like, I don't know if it's official or not that you can just swap the king and the rook if they haven't moved at all. But the way I've seen castling done is that the king and the rook are next to each other by the end of it.
Then why didn't he just say so?
Move the king 2 squares, yeah. Move the rook to the square that king just passed over. Oh yeah, fair enough. What the fuck? Mr. Knight, was it? Yeah, what? We'll need to see the victim's body right away. And if possible, I'd like to ask the president a few questions. Sorry, no can do. And why not? That's the third piece of news. And it's the piece you're gonna like the least. What?
He's out cold.
Besides someone being dead? I thought you said there were only 2. The National Police Force of Zhengfa will be handling things from here.
I'm in control here.
Not anymore, you're not.
What?
You better be kidding, pal.
This investigation was assigned to us. We're not about to hand it over. You're the Edgeworth, right? What?
Yes,
Okay.
I'm the Edgeworth.
Yes, I'm the Ashmanix on Twitter. X. The one who solved the Yatagarasu case. The president mentioned you. I'm honored to have warranted his attention. Makes sense that the chief prosecutor would assign this one to you. Wait, did the chief assign me to appease the president? But that was a mistake. A big one. Look at me swinging my gun right in your face.
I really like the motion blur on the revolver as it's been spun around.
I really dislike how he's spinning that around. Now that I think about it, is that not how Revolver Ocelot spun his guns in the beginning?
That's what I'm saying. It is exactly the move he's doing. Like, even the stuff he did around his shoulder and that's the same moves that Revolver Ocelot done.
I suppose
Maybe
if
it's a trick that people
if you
do
don't
with
pull the
revolvers.
hammer back, when you fire it, it's not going to do anything.
Isn't the purpose
Yeah.
of pulling the trigger so that it pulls the hammer back?
No, you have to pull the hammer back and then
Manually?
I think for the first one, because then when you shoot, it comes back. I think so. I don't know. I'm not a gunman.
I
you
should. I need. Do you know what? I should ask my dad. He's actually used a revolver before. So-
Revolver Dad. He should have given the case to somebody with a spine. You're free to take it up with President Wang if you enjoy diplomatic instance, that is.
Alright, Valaria Kantara says cocking only makes pulling the trigger easier. I suppose it makes the action easier because my impression was that when you pull the trigger on the revolver, it makes the hammer go back and then forward again to, fire the shot.
Oh, yeah.
Whereas
I
if
used
you
to have a
cocked
toy
it
one.
first, then I suppose it would just come down, so it'd be quicker.
Look at the way this knight is standing. Like attention. What the fuck?
He's actually in the knight stance. If you look at that thing on his neck and then his head, he looks like a knight piece.
Oh shit. Yeah.
That's what the hair is designed for as well.
Well done, designers. You're coming with me. We'll continue this on the presidential plane. No. No. What the fuck? I never did nothing, swear. You can do this the hard way if you like, but in Zhengfa, just as it's served one way or the other. You're not from Zhengfa, though. Ruffles, come on, you gotta help me out here, please. I apologize to all my Southern American viewers, which I'm sure there's probably none of you. Miss Lloyd. She was the one in the red hood. There's no denying that now. But I can't help feeling we still don't know the whole truth behind this case. Do you know it's going to be something utterly stupid? Like she has a camera that has a laser sight for some stupid reason. And she's just not admitting to it because she's an idiot. I'm innocent. You gotta believe me. Dude is pointing a gun at our head. And he's not even pointing it right.
What
Can
the
I
hell?
really let this happen? Is this really how it ends?
This looks like a weird Chrono Trigger bit.
This reminds me of the Spider-Man thing, except for they're not all pointing at each other. The look in her eyes, the crack in her voice as she begs me to help her. What? No, let her go. This is no act by a criminal. She's genuinely scared. But she could have still been a criminal and is scared of death. And if I let him take her, we'll never know what really happened. Just let her go. Oh, we're not going to play chess, are we?
You are. What do you think this game is?
Fuck. Eek. What?
Huh?
What the?
And
Uh-oh, is it the assassin? Get your filthy hands off him! Yep.
it is.
Quiet now. Is that really any way to greet me?
Wait. Who said eek then?
Yeah, I think it was, what's her face?
Lloyd.
No,
Okay.
yeah. Your neck has barely begun to heal, and you've already forgotten who I am. I'm disappointed. It's you.
What is the point of giving up his identity right now? Like, everyone was already assured that this John Doe was no one in particular.
You don't give a fuck. Ah, so you do remember.
What do you think you're doing, pal? Put the knife down and give it up.
And what are you gonna do, Gumshoe, without your gun? Just,
No, he's-
like,
I got a red pencil and I'm not afraid to use it.
you're just gonna scowl at me
I'm gonna write a statement. Just you watch.
and red pencil.
in red pencil.
No,
You got some knife pulling a stunt like this in front of a bunch of police officers.
dude. Considering how useful you have been, in all the police officers have been in all the cases so far.
They've not been
Don't-
entirely useless, but they are generally kind of rubbish.
Don't even think about it. You don't stand a chance against this guy. What are you really, Mr. Doe? Let's just say that I'm no simple ice cream seller.
Which we already knew.
The guy's a pro, a hitman. His name's Shelly the Killer. The Killer?
You should have recognized it. No, actually, no. He saw him as a radio.
There's not a legal professional in the country who doesn't know that name. An assassin capable of taking down any target, any place, any time. Oh, that reminds me. There's an anime that's out on Netflix called Sakamoto Days.
Oh, yes,
Done.
I've heard of that.
Yeah, I watched some of it. It's like coming out episodically, week by week. I've watched the first 2-3 episodes that are out. It's quite good. It's that premise of I would be an assassin who was like the best at his game, and then he settles down, has a family, and
Uh-huh.
he gets fat, but he's still really shit hot at what he does, and it's just weird. I like it. Though.
You would think getting fat would go against that, but all right then.
Yeah, that's the whole point, right? But he's not. Like, he's still absolutely shit hot for some
Like
reason.
he's got like the capabilities of Majin Buu.
Yep.
All right,
basically.
so anime talk. I have finished the first season and OVA episode of My Happy Marriage, and I enjoyed that.
Wait, there was
It
an
great.
OVA episode? Fuck.
There's an OVA episode where main dude and main girl go to a party. She's been training to learn how to wear a dress, talk, be polite, and Western manners rather. How to talk with people and that sort of stuff. So that party takes place, and there is an episode for that. It's on
Shit.
Netflix. Season 2 has already begun, and they're like a few episodes into season 2, but we're not watching that for now. Other anime news, Dragon Ball Daima. I have not been watching that. I kind of thought, fuck this show. And judging from what I've heard on podcasts where people are reviewing it, yeah, I was right to say fuck this show. It really seems like it turned into pure garbage for a bit, with some parts that are pretty good. And then the part that really got me is it's almost finished. It's a 20 episode series. And I'm like, what Dragon Ball series has got only 20 episodes? Normally they're like 100 episode long at least.
I've been watching it. It's alright.
Oh, you have been watching it?
Yeah. It's alright. Like,
fair enough then.
I didn't really necessarily want to. I don't even remember watching Dragon Ball. I think I have watched through Dragon Ball, but it was so long ago. And I think I watched Dragon Ball Z first before watching
You
Dragon
must
Ball.
have. We watched it when it came on Toonami.
Yeah. So, this is, I think, trying to relive some of that, but it's like they're already super powerful. Even though they became kids, and it's like an artificial limiter, so they're not ridiculously overpowered. You're still
I'm
like,
not enamored by the concept. I don't like some of the stuff I heard. Just feel like they're adding random stuff just for the sake of it. It's also hilarious to me because some of the information that's come out invalidates a lot of the arguments that took place on the internet many years ago. This is going into like ancient history, but the whole kerfuffle was mainly around like Piccolo and is he a demon or is he an alien? And it's really funny because this is all clarified that he was an alien who is also a demon.
yeah,
which was always the case. Yes. And it's like, why did no one think of that? Like, yes, an alien does not mean he's not a demon.
Yeah, it's It's alright. Let's continue.
Let's go on.
An assassin capable of taking down any target, any place, any time. This isn't the first time our paths have crossed.
Oh, I was really hoping it would show the flashback of him as a radio in the courtroom.
Yeah, I was kind of expecting that as well. It's been too long, Mr. Edgeworth. But of course, this is the first time we've met face to face. You're the assassin we've been looking for. In a sense, yes. A certain someone did indeed hire me to carry out a contract. And that contract did indeed specify that I was to assassinate President Wang.
My son Ox got there first, huh?
I swear I've seen his picture in one of my old files before, but... how could I have been so careless? Because you're an idiot. It's not like you're old, like 23. Fucking hell.
You would think that the stitching in the middle of the face would be distinct enough to trigger your memory.
But I mean, we've got the clown girl? We've got all sorts of weird characters. I'm assuming this world is full of weirdos.
I like that.
I'll give Edgeworth the benefit of the doubt.
I have said this before. It's one of the redeeming factors, redeeming qualities of She-Hulk that they started making the Marvel Universe a bit more weird and just having random people with powers and stuff. And I'm like, yeah, I like that. I like it when a place has weirdness. I would like Ace Attorney to be like that as well, where there's just like crazy people everywhere.
Ace Attorney, yes. Marvel, no. Not the Marvel Cinematic Universe. I
need to play Marvel Rivals.
Oh, yes. I've been hearing... they were talking about it on Castle Super Beast podcast.
Mm-hmm.
It seems people are saying good things about it. Lots of good things.
I have played it like exactly for like a few minutes only. It seems like it's pretty good.
Not my type of game, but I've heard that... is it Sue Storm from the Fantastic Four is
There's loads of characters people like. I wanted to see Squirrel Girl because loads of people are talking about Squirrel Girl, and I'm like, yeah, I remember when I played Blaze Blue like 10 years ago, and when the character Makoto Nanaya was introduced in Blaze Blue, people looked at her and they're like, that's just Squirrel Girl, and I'm like, I've never seen Squirrel Girl before. Now I've seen Squirrel Girl, and I'm like, I never heard of Squirrel Girl as well. Now everyone's been talking about her. Now I've seen the Squirrel Girl in Marvel Rivals, and I'm like, oh yeah, I see the similarities.
Is it like the character but thick?
They are almost exactly the same in terms of like the way they look. Dress will be different, obviously, like clothes, because one is a Japanese character, one is an American character. But apart from that, They have the exact same like face, almost hairstyle, like squirrel tail and all that.
I've never heard
Valeria
of fucking
Kintari.
squirrel tail in my life.
Valeria Kintari says in the German dub he's Chief Devil Piccolo. And yeah, in Japanese he's Piccolo Daimao or Great Demon King.
Nice. My bandage proved useful for bringing a knife into the park undetected. But I miscalculated in certain other regards. He didn't bring a gun.
Also, why is he holding the blunt side of his knife to his neck?
He doesn't intend to kill him?
Probably, yeah.
That does seem like like this guy looks like he knows how to handle a knife. Like, he doesn't need to worry about accidentally nicking the guy's chin. Also, wait, he can't cut his neck. Because he's got a big cast on it. It will take a bit of effort. So this is maybe a failed... I don't know. Now, shall we play a little game, Mr. Knight? I know how you found you have such diversions. The stakes must be high in order for it to be fun, of course. Shall we wager, say, your life?
Just give me, I'll be right back in a minute or so, yeah?
Okay. The Largtires are saying, do you remember the villainous Scottish Wonka scam? I mean, I wouldn't call it villainous. It was just a really shit Willy Wonka ticketed event. I think it was in Glasgow. Not Glasgow, as Glasgow, as some Americans pronounce it. It's Glasgow. Why? You know, I've never thought about how it's pronounced. You just kind of get used to it, but it is G-O instead of, even though it's spelled G-O-W. What do you want from me? I would like for you to allow Mr. Edgeworth to remain in charge of the case. You what? What are you up to, Dekiller? I would simply like our mutual friend to see things through to their conclusion. Huh? But why? Bastian Rook was a man of great skill, one with whom I felt a certain connection. It is only right that the truth behind his death be brought to light. Alright, Crack Dealer, welcome to the stream. Kuxel is here, but Kuxel is taking a quick break. He'll be back soon. You've not missed too much. We're in this situation right now.
Hello.
Hello, you haven't missed much either. Crack Dealer's in the chat.
Oh, hello. Yes, welcome.
So this guy has some sort of affinity with Rook. That's why he's doing this. It is only right that the truth behind his death be brought to light. With Mr. Rook's departure, the case is now yours to investigate, is it not, Mr. Knight? I'm simply asking you to transfer that authority to Mr. Edgeworth. It's not something worth losing your life over, surely. You're just using investigation as an excuse to get close to the president. Am I? Really? I suppose it is true that in order for the investigation to proceed, we will need to enter the presidential plane. You think I'm going to let you near him? I'm his chief bodyguard. Are you? And here I thought you were only second in command.
Alright, so Valaria Katara says, how did the hostage situation come to be? Literally, the screen went black, and then this guy was holding him up the wrong way around with a knife. And Crack Dealer, wasn't this guy the bodyguard? Yes, apparently not very good at his job.
But they are hired, right? He's not official. He's not like the official Zheng Fa bodyguard. There's like some American bodyguard company.
I don't know. Not PMC. What?
Yeah, it's literally like because he's American. He's not Zheng. He's not from Zheng Fa. Neither him nor Rook are from Zheng Fa. Which, because it was one of the things that we noticed was weird, was like, why is he not just using his own Zheng Fa bodyguard? Why was he using
oh
his
yes,
company?
Now I remember that. Yes, because he didn't trust them.
Which is not a good sign. Rook's not around. That means I'm number one. I wonder if you have what it takes to step into such capable shoes. You know, Killer seems to have a lot of respect for this Rook guy. Of course I do. I'm the leader now. Me. I'm the captain now, bitch. If that is indeed the case, then I would ask that you make a choice worthy of a leader. Will you needlessly throw away your life? Or will you allow the investigation to continue? Is he really doing this to gain access to the president? Does he even need to? Yeah, I feel like this guy could, like, get anywhere. What is he plotting?
It's times like this that I'm reminded of a certain character from Gundam 00. Right? Because he had one of the most amazingly stupid names I've ever heard. It was Bring Stabity.
I don't remember this character. But I only
he
watched
was barely around.
I only watched like the first season of 00, or the first half of it. I never watched the second half.
Oh, you should watch it. It is at once really good and also an amazing train wreck. It's great. It's really good fun to watch. I enjoyed 00 a lot.
Cracker's saying the Secret Services. Of course he's American, so incompetent back then as well. Like, try saying he's holding a guy with a knife to the throat that's encased with a solid collar. Yeah, I don't. Did they do this on purpose to make it look less?
The knife has to be fucking that way on purpose.
Yeah, to like make him look
the guys
less.
on the left are looking.
Just to make him look less dodge because it's a kids game as well.
No,
it's a bit.
Turn down the menace. They're talking about murder.
Yeah, but it's always done. I don't know. You have no objections, I trust, Mr. Edgeworth.
At least this isn't a 4Kids adaptation. He'd be holding something stupid. Have you seen the one where they changed the gun into a hammer on a trigger?
What was that for? Pokemon?
No, One Piece.
Oh my god.
The original 4Kids double One Piece. Hang on, I will find that. Let me look for it.
Come, let us continue the investigation.
Hang on.
What do we do, sir?
It would seem we have little choice but to do as we are told. That said, listen, detective, and listen well. Kay's like, oh my god, I gotta pee. I'll buy us some time as I investigate. Meanwhile, you gather the other officers. Have them surround the plane and make absolutely certain that there is no way he can escape.
Good. I've just sent it in so you can see what they did. For context, that was originally just a regular pistol.
What the fuck is that?
It's a hammer on a trigger with a spring in the middle, so you press it and it'll bonk him on the head, I suppose.
What the fuck?
Creative, I give them that, but what the fuck?
Did you read this bit?
No, sorry.
Yes, sir. You got it.
It's probably to cover the area the gun covered.
To be continued.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah.
Please do not turn your PC off.
And then I have a power cut. But if I have a power cut, I have about 5 to 10 minutes of power because I have a UPS.
Nice.
Yeah, because I had a couple of power cuts. I don't know if you were there. I had a couple of power cuts, one in the streams, literally 2 or 3, and it turns out it wasn't it was something local to the house. There was like a water leak somewhere, and it would periodically cut out the power.
I remember you talking about this.
Yeah, so I've now got a fucking UPS just to give me a couple of minutes so that the way the system works, I've got one connected to the router as well, so the network should hold for at least 10-15 minutes so I can at least shut down gracefully.
I have no such things, but also in the last 10 years or so, I think we've had like maybe 3 or 4 power cuts, one of which I think happened on a stream once, actually.
Yeah, well, I'm I'm quite happy to be prepared for it. So anyway, with the death of Bastian Rook and the revelation that Shelley the killer was in our midst, the case had taken a turn we could have never predicted. Mr. Knight ordered that the door to the presidential plane be opened, and the emergency personnel attending to Mr. Rook's body were asked to leave. With the scene cleared, we stepped cautiously aboard. Damn.
Oh, J. Jonah, we barely knew you.
Also, why is he like, he's just been shot in this, I don't know, man. I might have
It looks like it's been shot in the pit.
Why did he get shot there, though? Like, that doesn't, where he was standing, does that make sense?
It has to have been that he shoved the president out of the way, going, Mr. President, and like just shoulder barged him out of the way.
So a couple of questions. What the fuck is this?
Why is there a spaceman outfit in the back and what looks like a cosmonaut uniform?
What's going on? Is that a picture or is that like actual uniforms for like?
That looks like a cupboard. There's also some TV over there and 9 TVs in a grid, and one of them's got like a teddy bear on it. Not
that's
a bear,
not a TV though. That's a.
Those are TV screens. Oh wait,
so
no,
these
that's
are
not
TV
a TV.
screens,
You're right.
but this isn't a TV. And also, the oxygen tank is
the oxygen mask. Yeah.
Right. No president in sight. Now, where could he be?
There's a riot. There's an actual riot shield here. Why didn't they give him that? There's also a bird in a cage and a fucking float. Two different types of gas mask. I don't know what that type of statue is. Just one folder? My please. What president has only one folder with 3 sheets of paper in it?
4 Tamagotchi looking ass things. On the desk, the 4 colourful little things in the corner of the desk. The other thing is, see, you're talking about the riot shields. Both Rook and Knight had the riot shields out.
No, they had the briefcases open that acted as riot shields, but there's an honest to goodness riot shield in the bottom right corner.
I just know. Oh well.
Like a steel plate. Like, why didn't they use that?
Who knows? So he's hiding behind the bulkhead door over there, is he?
Alright, Valaria Kantara says, by the way, that last island stream was fucking nuts. Yeah, as someone who has not kept up with the story and has just the vaguest idea what's going on, the title alone caught me off guard. I was like, what? And then I clicked into the stream and I just got to the part where you said, is she her own mum? And that was when I left that comment. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing, man?
It's like the story. It just went like it's already kind of batshit crazy, but it went super batshit in that last part.
Yeah, it sounds it.
And it was just like, I need to go back in time to bang my dad and have a kid who is me. And I mean, it wasn't worded like that, but I was like, what the fuck?
Even if at one point she went back in time to marry her father instead of her mother marrying her father.
No, her mother is her. It's like some time paradox, weird twist bullshit thing.
You can't.
Dude, I know. It doesn't
That's
make sense.
not how genetics work.
No, but like apparently they're explaining it away by some bullshit time paradox Mobius strip nonsense. Timey-wimey bullshit fucking shit. Because there's a picture of her mum that looks just like her and she has the same
scar on her chest. Birthmark, yes.
An exact same point, and it's just like,
what?
Your mum is you.
I remember seeing the mum in a previous stream, and I saw her, and I'm like, she looks exactly the same as that character, but older.
Yeah, so I think we saw her. It was like I think she was the nurse. It wasn't explicitly said, but we saw someone that looked like Sarah as an adult. And then when we woke up, the doctor was there with Sarah, like normal Sarah. And then he was like, "Oh, the nurse was taking care of you. She's gone." I was like, "What?"
Oh shit! So Crack Dealer has said those look like the alarms that children carry in anime, and he's absolutely right. I only know what they look like because of that song "Lolly God Requiem."
Oh
that is totally a personal alarm that a little kid would carry.
You know, I'm surprised that they don't. I don't see that a lot here in the UK. Though,
personal alarms.
Yeah. Or maybe I just don't
Because
know
I think
about-
over here, people don't give a shit. Like, if a car alarm starts going off in the street, you're like, shut up! You don't go to see, like, if a car's been stolen or anything.
Yeah, but it's a car, right? But if a kid's... If
Like,
it's
I
an
imagine
alarm-
in, like, freaking practitioners of the status quo Japan, like, if an alarm starts going off, people will be like, huh, what's going on over here? Whereas over here, if an alarm starts going off, people will be fucking pissed off about it, say, shut up!
Yeah, but if a car alarm goes off or a house alarm, you just go, whatever. But
Yeah,
if you hear one of these
but if a
Tamagotchi
kid-
things...
If a kid is being assaulted, I think people would intervene, yes.
Yeah, if their alarm goes off, you're like, what the
But
fuck?
I'd like to believe that kids would, that people would intervene if they see kids getting assaulted, abducted, or any such thing happening to them.
Is it because in the UK, if something happens to a kid, they'd be like, oi, Gufter, get the fuck out of here!
That's true as well.
It's like, he's trying to touch my balls. He's
Also,
a
the
nonce. Shades
Also, the
out,
kids
like-
here are like twice the size of Japanese kids as well, so...
I don't know. I mean, we should probably have that shit. I don't know.
Character says the first time I saw those was from Mitsudomoe. Man, that's a show I've never seen, but I've seen the character designs, and they always freak me out.
Well, I try saying in German, birthmark literally means mother mark, so it can be inherited. It doesn't have to be her, right? She's crazy. No, you can't. You don't inherit. You don't tend to inherit birthmarks, Joe.
Tell that to the
JoJo
Joe
style.
Stars.
Yeah, but they have. That's not. That's more than just a birthmark. That's like a fucking lineage.
It's a
thing.
mark of dignity, that's what it is.
It's a mark of supremacy.
It's a distinguishing feature, yeah. Valara Kantara says, I liked Mitsudomoe. Man, I haven't seen that show. I don't want to watch that show,
What?
to be honest.
I've never heard of this show. Is it old?
It is old. It's like a mid-2000s.
Is it? I'm assuming it's not good because you don't want to watch it.
I don't know what it's about. I just don't like the art style.
Okay, I might have a look at it at some point. But anyway. Ah, so he's hiding behind the bulkhead door over there, is he? As courageous in the face of danger as ever. I mean, he's a big guy as well. You'd think he'd have a bit more balls. Ha, sorry to disappoint, but... Did you seriously expect him to be standing here waiting to meet his assassin? I mean, that is a good point. Where were the staff? As we have already established, my interest lies only in the successful conclusion of this investigation. Eyes. Oh, pardon me. Now, Mr. Edgeworth, if you would be so kind as to examine the body. All right. My only option right now is to play along.
Alright,
The
put on
rest
some
is up to
gloves.
you, detective.
Put on some gloves and examine the body properly.
Mate, you think he's going to put on some gloves? He never puts on gloves.
They never put on gloves. They don't bag evidence Well, actually, in the anime, they showed them. They showed Phoenix Wright putting on gloves and properly putting evidence in like those little bags and such.
Little baggies.
Yeah,
I
the
think
little,
it's
little
just
plastic bags.
stylistic, right? Or it's like less animation required.
Less animation required. Remember, everything in the Ace Attorney series is go for the absolute minimum required.
That's the way
That is
I would
not
make
just
a game.
a still image.
And the way that they get round that being boring and lame is that by making things extreme, having extreme looking characters.
Very
then-
exaggerated
Yeah,
and stylized characters with limited animation, although they have been getting more and more elaborate as the series goes on.
As is inevitable, right? If you have
I
a
mean, just
successful
look at
series.
this knight guy, right? With the gun twirling. He's almost reaching Shalashaska levels.
Pew 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 pew. Wow.
6 bullets. More than enough to kill anything that moves.
God, I'm having strong cravings to play Metal Gear again at some point.
You should, man. Fuck it, I'll jump on. Like, I just the raw fucking cringe.
The cat thing, yeah.
Yeah, fuck me. So the attempted assassination of the president has become the murder of a bodyguard. Why are you laughing? You look like you could use a little help there, Mr. Edgeworth. There's a dead man right next to you. Why are you
Yeah,
so
let's
happy?
go. Let's go check out the dead guy.
You look like you need some help, Mr. Edgeworth, as she stands next to a guy that's bled to death next to her.
Yes, him, the accomplished prosecutor, needs help from her, a teenage girl with a key in her head.
Who thinks that she can thieve things but has not thieved anything yet. And also, the whole premise that she based her thieving on was that one of the people in that group actually betrayed her father.
Man, even in death, that guy's got his finger on the trigger. These guys
Because
have got
he's
terrible
always-
trigger discipline.
No, I mean, he was already right. You have to have your finger near the trigger if you're gonna.
Why? He was doing a defensive maneuver. He was pushing the president out of the way. Why is the gun in his hand?
Because I mean, someone must have. Did he get shot in the plane?
Also, they moved the body to the plane. Yeah, so I can understand if he was holding it. They're not going to tamper with the body too much. But that is a weird way to have the gun in your hand after you died.
Maybe
also,
it was placed.
I do love that he still has his sunglasses on.
Mate,
even in death, he's stylish as fuck.
Not that I need it, but yes. That's what I thought. Then there's nothing else for it. Okay, Faraday, great thief extraordinaire. We'll just have to take it from here. I want.
What's
he's
her
lied.
thing?
What?
Does she do anything for the investigations? I don't remember because
She has that gizmo.
No, Emma Skye would do like the forensics, right? Maya had the ghost power thing going on. What does this girl have?
She has this little gadget that's able to recreate the scene at any point in time with enough evidence. It's called.
Why has she got such a high-tech thing? Why doesn't he have that?
So she got it because the Yatagarasu trio, one of them had it, and I think because they were actually, she got it from her dad. Her dad had it, and he got it because it was like the head of the underground whatever. They kind of gave them it to use because it was all this thing. So
her outfit is such a mismatch. It's pissing me off, man. And those gloves don't fit her hands.
That's the style or something. Oh, really? You mean you're going to solve the case for me? Nope. I thought not. Then what the fuck are you? What are you, the cheerleading squad? But I will provide vital assistance. God, why are you so happy to do this? Now let's get to scouring this crime scene from top to bottom. The absurdity of all this when you've got a dead man lying there and another guy being threatened to death by an assassin.
Hey man, like, we come here for the absurdity, otherwise we'd be playing Sherlock Holmes games.
Oh, I need to play Sherlock Holmes games.
We played one. You remember that one we played a long time ago?
Did we play that together?
No, we played it separately, but at the same time.
I remember that. I've got it on Steam library somewhere.
That was a good one.
It will take Detective Gumshoe a while to assemble our backup. So I'll need to draw this part of the investigation out for as long as possible.
Where's Gumshoe's outside?
Yeah, he's gathering the police officers to surround the plane.
Right. Check out the riot shield. I really want to know why no one used it.
A riot shield next to a canary in a cage.
Symbolism.
Aw, she's so sweet. I want one. Did you ever see a cuter partner in crime? Partner in crime? Well, yeah, she could help me with lockpicking, stuff like that. A great thief is no greater ally than nature, Mr. Edgeworth. Sadly, such birds are most commonly used for detecting poisonous gases.
Yeah, I think a thief would use like an eagle or something.
Wait, this one isn't actually for that, is it? I think it might be.
It might be, given everything else in the room.
That's all I got for both of them? That sucks balls. Thought I'd get more information. I must scour the scene and inspect anything that catches my attention. Right, let's look at the Tamagotchis. These personal safety alarms are very colourful. I mean, yeah, I mean...
Damn it, Valari Katari, I swear.
Looks like they get a lot of use as well. I like the president. What? He seems like a thoughtful guy. Okay. Buying these for his kids, maybe his wife too. Why would they all be here if that was the case? No, these are for his own personal use. Objection, Your Honor. It is simply not possible for one person to use this many personal alarms. Why, you ask? Because he is human and therefore possesses only 2 hands.
No, but if he attached all of them to one string and stuck it on his ass or something, then pulled it, it would go. So there you go, Kay.
Why does that work?
I beat you.
He stuck them all in his arse. He's got them down his
I just chose a random.
You chose it as a
Freudian.
You got arse to the brain, boy. 20 hands wouldn't be enough to count the number of objections I have to that objection.
Counter objection.
Objection. Documents of some kind. We could always steal a glance.
No, man, they are classified. Oh, never mind then. Fuck it.
Another security plan. Oh, yeah, like the one from the trash can. Oh, yeah, we found it in a trash can. Precisely. But wait, something feels off. Right, also covered in case amphibious assault.
Why are there so many pawns? Were those pawns on the previous one?
This is
No.
the one we've got. They're in the opposite places. Rook was supposed to be on the right, and Knight was supposed to be on the left.
Oh, I see. That makes sense now. So this is the first one, and the second one is the one you have. The second one, yeah. This one is an updated plan. It says less cover for Lakeside now, whereas the previous one says that there was cover for the lake area.
Right. So do you think Knight purposely switched sides because he knew what was going to go on?
Wait, let me see the original one. So Rook was on the right side and Knight was on the left side.
This one makes more sense. The new one is like, oh, we need less people watching from that side. Why?
What I don't understand is this one has 4 pawns in the front area and then 2 pawns one for each side of the crowd. But there are no pawns in the second one.
Yeah, what the fuck? Yeah, that's madness.
You would think in case of an emergency there would be more security staff.
Yes, I'm not ready. Eureka! The two plans are different. The security detail are reorganized at some point. Huh? Oh, you're right. Yeah, we made some right. Yeah, we made some last-minute changes yesterday. President's orders.
Oh, I should have looked. There's a date on the top right corner.
Why the urgency? Because of what happened the day before. The killer here tried to take him down. He infiltrated the security detail, posed as one of us. Rook figured it out first, but not before the guy got within striking distance of the president.
Oh, okay.
Holy shit. If our leader hadn't stepped in just then, we'd all have been out of a job.
And that's how you got your neck fucked.
Oh, you'd have been out of a life, mate.
Mate, why is... look at all the other guys.
They're just like, they're all bald except for Rook and Knight.
Those are the pawns. They're all bald. They all have sunglasses. The only one who doesn't have sunglasses is Knight here. And he's the only one who has, like, a crazy hairstyle.
Yeah, he's dodge. But he made it. And our friend here wound up with a seriously twisted arm. Oh, damn. Rook put a bullet in it for good measure, too. And where were you while this was happening?
Getting throttled.
You were the first one. I overpowered, were you not? Ooh, that's embarrassing. Bloody hell. Shut up, kid.
Nothing like getting emasculated by a teenage girl.
Oh, dude. I would lose my temper. Now I get it. Your neck has barely begun to heal, and you've already forgotten who I am. I'm disappointed.
Wait, if that only happened a few days ago, he really should have recognized him on sight.
I know, what the fuck? What? It's you. Busted up my neck so bad I can't even look to my right.
Oh, that explains it. You can't see him.
Wait, why was he put on the right side then?
Wait, hang on. Wait, what side was he on?
He was on the right. Wait, he can't look to the right. No, he can look to the left. So he can look
to the left, which is where he needs to see, right?
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
No, actually, he really should have just been taken off entirely, because if he can't see to the right, then if someone comes from
bodyguard. It's like I can only look 90 degrees. I can only 90 degrees to the left.
Hey man, the president's got a limited budget to work with, right?
I was somewhat astonished to have sustained an injury at all. A testament to Mr. Rook's skill. He was truly a master of his craft. Unlike a certain other someone I could mention. I'm just as good as he ever was.
Which is why you're being held up again.
You were a pawn to his queen, my young friend. So weird. Interesting. What the heck do you know? So that's why you remembered Mr. Rook's name. You admired his skills as a bodyguard. Indeed. While I was serving on the team, I learned the names of all the operatives. But his in particular stayed with me. It joined the very short list of those who have ever successfully wounded me. So that's the connection he was talking about. Has he fallen in love with this guy?
Sounds like it. And also the way you said "indeed" reminded me of Dr. Evil, and I was, I don't know why I like it. It's great.
And that's why we changed up the security plan. Had to be sure there weren't any more assassins in the ranks.
Oh, that's why they got rid of the pawns.
But they were all their guys, right? Or were the pawns Zheng Fa? The president didn't want anybody on stage he didn't trust, and he only trusts 2 people. Me and Rook. Why does he trust
Why does he trust you?
Security plan data updated in my organizer. How does that explain your change of position? Oh yeah, he switched over to the right-hand side. I told you I can't turn my neck to right. Could only cover the president's left side. So I wound up moving to the right side of the stage. Ooh, logic.
Oh, logic.
Wait, does
That's
that
logical thinking.
Let's logic. Right, assassination. Premeditated, nice position. No, none of these.
No, nothing links.
I don't think these 2 linked, right? What's this? The president was targeted during his speech. Premeditated attack. Found in a trash can, not easy to acquire in this country.
Nah, it can't hurt.
I mean, it can hurt. But let's get.
Oh, right, I forgot. He does take damage if he gets it wrong.
Fuck! That doesn't add up. I'd better think again. Let's just leave it for now. No.
Oh, hang on a second. Valara Kintara says Zeng is pronounced Jeng with a voiced J.
What?
So it's Jengfa.
Oh, fuck. Fuck off. Jengfa.
Jenga.
Zheng? Is it Zheng? Is it a J or a Zhe? That would be like Zheng. Zheng?
Jengfa.
You know how you have Xiaoyu, which is Xiaoyu?
No, but that's XI.
Xiaoyu,
yeah,
right?
like
And
Ling
then
Xiaoyu in Tekken, yeah. That's
Ling
that's
Xiaoyu.
pronounced. No, XI is pronounced SH, so it's Xiaoyu.
Xiaoyu. So Z
But, yeah.
J voiced would mean Jengfa.
No,
like
but is it
Jenga.
J or is it J? Like
Is it J or J?
Jengfa or Jengfa? Like jingle?
What's J voiced? What does that mean? I don't know.
J voiced.
Is
It's
it
J voiced Sha.
J. Unlike Jane Beijing, like Peking. What?
I've lost the plot.
Wait, what? There's no J speaking. You mean ge? Gangfa? What? Peking?
Man, I
Unlike
don't know Chinese. I'm fucked.
No, I don't
know
understand
what's
that
going
line. What does you mean by unlike J? Beijing has a J voiceless. Right, alright, so you mean
on.
J.
Wait, so how's Beijing pronounced then?
So Beijing.
It's baking? Peking? What?
Right, wait, let me carry on with this. Wait, do you know what? I can fucking solve this. Give me a second.
He's gonna grab an AI to do it. Like Peshing.
There's actually a YouTube video.
Good.
Right, what the fuck is this? Wait, why is this not the YouTube video?
I would check, but I don't care enough.
Zhang.
Zhengfa.
How the hell? Zhangfa.
Oh, I forgot. I just remembered that Tim Rogers said that Shenmue is actually pronounced Shunmu. Why is it an E then? We have a U.
It's the law of the law of bullshit of translation. Anyway,
When you do fucking
because we like to make English harder, even when we're translating stuff into English.
This ain't translating, this is romanization. Like
Sorry,
if you're
yeah.
taking
Different rules, man. Just like yeah, man. It's just the way it is. A curious figure of a curious animal with a curious expression is staring straight at me. Wise man.
It's not. It's staring to the left.
And look, there's a big lever right by its butt. Don't even think about it. Oh, I wasn't thinking anything, I swear.
What does it do?
I imagine that lever opens the panels beneath my feet. Why are you standing there then? Ah, I see.
You could just
that
move to the
ground
side
floor?
then.
Why would... he knows that that's a trapdoor. He's an assassin. He's pretty good at his thing. Why is he still standing on this trapdoor? I strongly advise you not to pull it. Do so, and you will regret it.
He's got to be making up shit.
I'm okay with taking some advice, especially when it's from a professional killer. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, if he survives it, which I'm assuming he will come back to kill you. So, it's not worth it, right?
Right, whose body armor is this?
That looks heavy. So this is what a president wears, huh? Must be made of something super special. He was not wearing that in the speech, man. Or was he? And did we get a view? We did get a view of him in the speech. So I need one of these pictures. Bullet trajectory. Not that one. This one.
Wait a minute. I've heard people say Beijing. So how was it Peking before? Like he says, Peking is outdated, where it's officially Beijing now.
Peking is what it was called
Beijing
before,
was
but
called
then
before.
it changed to Beijing.
How did I not know that? I never knew it was called Peking before.
Because you were pretty young when it was called Peking.
Ah.
And I don't know when it happened exactly, but maybe around the time Hong Kong was given back to China? Maybe?
That happened
90s?
recently.
90s. Or I think that was. Anyway.
No, hang on. The UK's lease fucking ran out very recently.
UK's lease. Yeah, and
Hang on. Alright, here we are. Under the
97.
convention, under the territories north of boundary south of Shemshan, were leased to the United Kingdom for 99 years rent-free, expiring on the 30th of June 1997, and became part of the Crown Colony of Hong Kong. All right, okay, yeah.
So 90s. I remember when because the Chinese army, I remember there's like video, like scenes of them rolling in when they were handed it back.
Oh, right, this is what I was thinking of. Right, in 2021, they did a British Nation Overseas visa for those people from Hong Kong. Right, okay, never mind.
That was 2021.
I was mixing.
Oh yeah, that
I
was because of more recent events. Yeah.
Yeah, I was mixing things up in my mind.
Yes, to protect him from bullets. What? So it's not just for show? What the fuck? Of course not. This is a bulletproof vest.
Oh, logic.
Can we? Well, not that one. Oh,
No,
so
the
that's
other
what
logic.
one of those. Yeah, it's not letting me select it just now. So that's what one of those looks like. Why didn't you just say so? Now I feel silly because you are.
You should. What is that BDGD stand for? Bulletproof
bondage.
vest? What does it say?
Found on desk has a bullet lodged in it. Is it the president's? Found in a trash can, not easy to acquire. Knight's possession.
6-shot revolver, bulletproof vest. So he'd be like, there's a bullet in it. It was shot from the 6-shot revolver because 2 bullets were missing. One went in the vest and one went into Rook.
But do these not link? Wait,
No.
let me, do a thing.
No, those are female.
Wait, what? What did you say,
That's logical thinking.
No, any of them can join. You can choose any of these.
What?
Right?
Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I thought, okay, fine. All right, bulletproof vest and 6-shot revolver. I thought it had specifically put them. Okay, yeah.
No, those are too hard. Oh, fuck.
Ah, wow, okay. I'm not logical.
Shit. Let's try. Fuck. Not working too well.
All right, this is. I need to reconsider.
So that none of these are related because what we not linked. Have we linked these two? We did, and then we linked
No.
these two. That didn't work either. Well, let's. I'm gonna be an arse. I think. That never happened, guys.
Just loading one save. All right, let's go. Forget this. We don't need to do logical thinking just yet. Can you examine the TVs? The monitors, rather.
It's a bank of monitors displaying camera feeds from in and around the plane. I must scour the scene and inspect anything that catches my attention.
Oh, so that is really just a broken screen.
What on earth is this? Yeah, that's weird. Oh, it's the president's favourite plushie. Oh wait, no, sorry, that's Knight's. I was wondering why Kay knew this. It's the president's favourite plushie. It's a memento of something. Anyway, don't touch it. A memento of something. What the fuck is it? Why has it got a horn sticking out one side, but no horn the other side? But if that's the case, then why has it been left up there like nobody cares about it? Yeah, that is pretty weird. It certainly wouldn't be the first place I would think to display a beloved item. Wait, are those shards of glass underneath it? I thought something seemed strange about this cubbyhole, but now I'm sure of it. There was almost certainly another monitor here. A screen showing footage from in and around the aircraft. One monitor is missing.
Is that court record?
Yeah.
Hmm.
These monitors are displaying the cockpit and parts of the plane's exterior. I don't see anything out of the ordinary.
One monitor's not working.
That's the outside of the plane. Most intruders cannot hope to approach without being spotted. But such measures would be mere child's play in my case. What? You're saying you can get past cameras like these without being seen? Of course, with ease.
Just call me Solid Snake.
You have to teach me now. How? Please. Are you taking on apprentices by any chance? Okay, you do realise who you're talking to, don't you?
Okay, just get a cardboard box. Works every time.
Sorry. And porn mags. Had to ask though. What a great skill for a great thief to know. Unfortunately for you, I am not the type to take on understudies. Why? Why not? You're not, huh? Shame.
Because he doesn't want to leave his skills behind.
She doesn't care about anything. Shame. In what way exactly? Okay, so this monitor is displaying a feed of this very room. They didn't go cheap when they bought these, huh? Very high res. Oh, I'm afraid I can't quite tell myself, but I could even see the little crow's feet around your eyes. What the fuck? Was this HD back in the day? Oh, my bad.
Those
It's
are
just the usual
CRTs, man.
deeply etched lines, you know, on your forehead. If you've quite finished.
Oh,
We're not
okay.
going to specifically point out the one that doesn't work. No?
No.
That's weird that you wouldn't. Whatever.
Is that all of them?
Wait, we asked about the toy, right? I can't skip that.
Ooh, wow.
Yeah.
He says there's nothing more to be found here.
Wow.
I like that the game tells you that.
Yeah, it's massively helpful. Let's look at the gas masks. 2 gas masks, in case of a poison gas attack, I suppose. Why is there only 2? There should be 3. The president certainly seems to think he's at risk of assassination at all times. Wow, gas masks! I've never seen one before. I've heard plenty about them, of course. Oh, from a fellow thief, I presume. Oh, from the Jammin' Ninja, you know, my favourite kids' TV show. Princess Murasaki was getting married, but Toxic Ninja Wolfsbane showed up to lay down some sick burns. Toxic Ninja Wolfsbane? What the fuck?
I don't know what it is with the Ace Attorney series, but that strong tradition of having a lot of tokusatsu shows in it just continues.
Yes. And time to tune out. Might save myself a brain cell or 2.
What are you talking about? You're a massive fan of the Steel Samurai. You should be
Yeah.
chatting up with her.
It's a solid circular life preserver designed to be used in case of an emergency on the water. Or rather, the sea, to be more precise. Ooh, the sea! I love the
Yeah.
sea. You should
Yeah,
go
it's
sometime.
brilliant. Instead of drowning, you can freeze to death.
Very good. I mean, it's about increasing your chances of being found, right? If you can survive a bit longer. Sorry, but you'll have to make that particular trip without me. Oh, don't be like that. Come on, it'll be fun. We can have lobster rolls, ice cream, and all that good stuff. Lobster
In the
rolls.
ocean?
Something tells me the sea isn't the main attraction for you, is it? I just want to go on holiday, but I have no money.
Let's
Wait,
go fishing. I like that she has like full like degrees of rotation. Yeah, that's great.
Someone has left an inflatable boat in an ore here. Probably so it's ready to go at any time. Wait, but there's only one ore. You can still roll with one ore, you know. Yeah, but the question is, where's the other one? There's a wide selection of protective equipment here. Bulletproof vests, hazmat gear. No way, there's even a spacesuit. Yeah, those are actual suits, fuck. I get the sense that the president thinks he's very much in need of protection at all costs.
Why would he need a spacesuit?
How is that useful? But what if he was in a gunfight and there was poison gas everywhere? And he was in space, what would he do then, huh?
Use all three.
The spacesuit would cover him for the gas, you dumbass. Well, then he'd simply put on the bulletproof vest, the hazmat gear, and the spacesuit. No, the spacesuit should cut out the gas. I mean, it cuts out... like, oh my god. Also, why does it say J space, right? Why is it a Japanese spacesuit?
Does it say J space? I just see space. In fact, I see more pace than space.
Oh, it does say just space. I thought it said J space. That's probably easier said than done.
Valeric Kantara says that's not a jet, is it? So how can it reach the stratosphere? No, it's just a plane.
It's just a plane. And even if it was a jet.
Unless Air Force One can reach space.
No.
Which, given the fact that Elon Musk is working with the government now, maybe the latest version of Air Force One will be able to reach space, who knows?
What, for like 2 seconds and have to come back down? It's pointless.
Yeah.
Anyway. The president is on the other side of this door. And what a door it is. But I could get the better of although. What? Get the better of it. Doors aren't there to be beaten. But look how heavy it is. Look at that lock. It's just sitting there begging me to try it. Calm down, Kitty, and think, why might this door be locked?
Because we're in lockdown.
For me to open it, of course. Precisely. For you to open... What the fuck?
Why did you skip that?
I thought he was gonna... Wait, what is the right answer anyway? What? What?
Edgeworth, you fool. You didn't think this through. The president is securing himself. That's what's happening. Right, body time.
I must scour the scene and inspect anything that catches my attention.
Every nook and cranny. He really was shot in the armpit.
It's a bulletproof attaché case. Bodyguards use them to shield their clients from gunfire. There were some in Kay's photograph too. Looks like Rook and Knight each had one.
Wait, he was guarding the part where he was shot.
Yeah, what the fuck? Bulletproof attaché case dated jotted down in the organizer. So it makes it sound like maybe he was shot in the plane. Oh hey, that's the photo I snatched. You can hardly steal a photo at a public event, Kay.
Yeah, it's public.
I'm snatching up a moment in time with every picture I take, you know? I take it snatch is your new favourite word.
Ignore me.
I know.
Oh my god, look at
her. Maybe. I don't think you know what the implications of that word is in certain
I don't know if she knows the implications of that double entendre.
No.
Like, the way she said that. Oh, well.
Maybe. The bullet seems to have entered just under his armpit and went clean through his body. It was hit in an area his bulletproof vest didn't cover. What?
He's still wearing the vest.
It's right in the armpit? Damn,
wait,
man.
that means the gun would have had to be in a like point blank or something, right?
Yeah, you wouldn't have been able to shoot that from we already saw the picture, yeah. Like it was on purpose or something, huh? The cause of death would appear to be loss of blood. Attempts were made to staunch it. Stanch it? But to no avail.
Staunch.
Is staunch spelled like that without a U?
It should have a U.
Maybe it's American.
I'm gonna look it up. I've not seen stanch before. I don't think that's a word.
I was thinking stench, stank. I was like, what is this word?
Oh, stanch. Variant spelling of staunch from the USA. Thanks.
Oh, okay.
Thanks, Americans.
America.
I'm
Oh, do you know
U's.
someone was talking about American spelling and stuff, and apparently, no, I was talking to some friends about this. So aluminum was how we used to refer to aluminium back in the day.
I have heard about this, that American accents are just how accents were back in the day, and I refute that on the basis that the spelling is different as well.
Yeah, but that's how we pronounce things back in the day. Like, we're talking about hundreds of years ago, right? and they just inherited and kept it, and then we evolved it. So like,
No,
we used to say
because
aluminum.
because that doesn't give the Americans any credit because they evolved things their way as well.
Yeah, there's things that they say that doesn't apply to. But
Just
apparently,
listen to old recordings. People in America today don't speak like Americans did 50 years ago, 100 years ago.
Yeah, but I'm not talking about necessarily. Like, I'm talking about the very spelling of words, because aluminum is spelled differently as well, right? But anyway, it was I was talking to people in the UK about this, and they're like, yeah, apparently aluminum was how we used to refer to it, and then we changed to aluminium.
This sounds, to me, that sounds wrong.
Well, we have to look it up for another time. The medics must have been through it, and to try and save him. Sadly, it was too little, too late.
So Valara Kantara says under the armpit, the vest should have covered it. Check the vests.
Do I have anything to... I don't have it. I'll have to look at it.
You'll have to look at the vest. Or check the logic, actually. The logic has a picture of the vest.
No,
no, it doesn't.
Wide area. I think these are related.
No.
The bullet passed through the victim. Where did it end up?
Are you? He can't seriously be
No.
saying that the bullet went through his armpit, out wherever, and into the stomach of the president.
Yeah?
Stomach of the president's bulletproof vest. Wow. Oh my god.
2 bullets were fired in total. We know this because 2 shots were heard. Remember, we saw bullet holes in the other things, though. There was
So
bullet
one
holes in
bullet
the
went
flag
out.
or something. So one hit
Right.
the balloon thing.
Right, I had completely forgotten about that.
Yeah, this is the problem with this game, right? Like, even if you're playing it continuously, you forget shit after a while, right? And it doesn't save that info in places necessarily. One traveled through the flag and into the balloon. The other took Mr. Rook's life. But there's a bullet in the president's vest too, right? How is that possible? Wait, how did it go into his armpit and
So where's
come
the
out
exit wound?
yeah, and come out the back of his back through the bulletproof vest he's wearing? That's bullshit.
Where's the exit wound? Turn him over.
How indeed, the numbers don't add up. However, there's one possible explanation. There is. After passing through his body, the bullet that took Mr. Rook's life then found itself lodged in the vest. What type of bullet is this, man? I feel like most bullets would just get lodged in the body. Like, it would have to be a powerful bullet. I feel like a revolver, unless it was like...
There's
what?
also the opportunity for 2 other revolvers we've seen to have been fired. One in his hand and one in Knight's hand. We haven't checked them for if they've been discharged.
So what I think happened is that the first shots were fired, they didn't go anywhere. These guys took the president into the plane, and I think Knight shot Rook, or someone shot Rook inside the plane. That's what I think's happened, because that bullet doesn't even consistent with, like, he shouldn't have been able to be shot there because he had the bulletproof suitcase covering that side of him. In other words, 2 of our bullets were in fact 1. No way. He's right. If the president hadn't been wearing that vest, things could have been a lot worse. And he wasn't injured at all by the impact. Even when obstructed by a vest, a bullet can inflict serious damage. Sure, I've known guys who got broken bones that way. But the president's okay. He's made of strong stuff. Sounds like he didn't even need a vest. Calm yourself, Kay. Let's not get carried away here.
How was he wearing a bulletproof vest? We could see literally every curve of his muscles through his shirt.
I know, that's what I was like, how the fuck has he got a vest underneath there? Tractor said president did. President did what?
He's saying president did it, as in president shot Rook.
Oh.
I doubt that, unless he suspected him of wrongdoing. But I don't think this is...
No, I don't doubt that. President sucks ass.
Have we seen him before?
No, but like, nobody from Jingfa likes him. Jungfa. So he's had to like hire external bodyguards. So clearly he's not the best person in the world, at least according to the people of Jungfa.
So is it that he trusted these guys and then... Oh, I don't know.
So I think it's going to be some weird convoluted thing. Let's carry on. I want that bullet's ballistic markings analysed. Remind me what those are again? Yeah, she's not going to do jack shit. Guns leave a unique pattern of grooves on every bullet they fire. By examining these grooves, we can use them to identify which gun it came from. Think of them as fingerprints of a sort. You can tell all that from a bullet. So what are we waiting for? Analyse away. Can't you just smooth out the inner bore of the gun?
You can file it away, yeah, and then it won't leave any markings.
Is that illegal to do or something?
It's illegal. I'm pretty sure it's illegal to do. I don't know for certain though.
Is it built in? Do they properly design guns to leave those markings and make it identifiable? Is that like a built thing or just a hams to ham?
I don't know if it's intentional or not, but I think it might be intentional. Simply because they are unique. And you would think that rifling marks would not be unique if they were made just from like a byproduct of the production process, I suppose. I don't know what I'm talking about, and I'm not inviting Americans here to tell us anything.
If you're machining these things, they should be identical.
Yeah, so they must be intentional.
If every time you fire a bullet, it would maybe mess with the rifling marks. Who knows? I need to look into it. Might be easier said than done. That bullet hit solid armor. The impact will have completely flattened it. Ooh, that's a good point. You'll be lucky if there's anything left for forensics to find. Wait, I feel like you thought about this. What? But I was all set for some analysing. You weren't going to do jack shit. You were just going to give the bullet to someone. They would do it. Bulletproof vest data jotted down in my organizer. Right, let's see. It's the victim, Mr. Bastian Brook, bodyguard to the president of Jingfa. He's one of the guys that brought the president inside as soon as the shooting started, which means he continued to do his duty right up until his dying breath. Yeah, dedicated. At least he'll get posthumously promoted. What? Who cares? Like what? Okay, it's better to know when to say nothing at all than to end up with your foot in your mouth. Damn. What do you mean? I mean, bodyguards don't even operate on the same rank promotion system as the police in the first place. But also, I mean, who does that benefit? You died in duty, or at least you get promoted after your death.
So I'm reading on the firearms subreddits. Goes, is bore rifling actually unique on each firearm? Long question. Some guy was thinking about it, and I really like one answer. Someone goes, the answer depends if you're the defendant or the plaintiff.
Defendant is going to be like, oh, they're all the same.
Some guy replied, his name, it says Dick Fence, replied saying, in real life, forensics is lucky to identify the caliber of bullet, much less anything else. So I don't know. Thankfully, I've never had to deal with any gun crime. So I don't know about any of this.
Maybe you should look it up though. There is gun crime in the big city.
The rifling, No Nice Guy 71 says the rifling is done with the same machine. The metal reacts different each time, with small imperfections in different places. Can they actually match ballistics to a certain gun? Yes. Is it easy? No. The projectile can easily get damaged enough to make it impossible, and it's not an exact science.
So, as I understand it, just from the way I've seen it on TV, which is not a good
I feel like TV probably exaggerates the evidence of it then.
If I think about it, if the bullet is for some reason intact, right? Then the way that you identify it is you shoot another bullet from the gun in a way that you can recover the bullet without it to get damaged. You look at the marks on that shot bullet and you match it to the bullets found at the scene, right?
I've seen enough crime scene investigation. What they do is they just fire several shots from different guns, check the rifle marks, and they're like, yes, it was from this gun. Or no, it's not from this gun.
Yeah, so you shoot the shots, you know that you've shot them from that gun, and then you match those bullets markings to the you look at how they compare to the ones that have been found at like crime scenes and stuff and see if there's a close match. But then
this is TV drama. It's coming from the same shows that gave us stuff like enhancing images.
and two people typing on one keyboard at the same time to hack.
Oh god.
So good.
That same scene, I think that's NCIS, where he fucking pulls the monitor out and it's like, there. No need to worry about being hacked anymore, guys.
I need to watch that again because I feel like as I get older, it gets better. The victim was also carrying a revolver. Why is everyone calling it a revolver?
Ocelot. They're
I feel
all
like
fans of Metal Gear.
A revolver is a bad thing to use. It's not the best gun in the world to use in the service.
Consider that this was made in Japan. I don't know. Maybe the writers were just fans of revolvers.
Yeah. I feel like that it's a more of a romantic thing. Like in real life, you'd just use a small hand thing with a magazine.
Back to our favorite topic, Metal Gear. But you know, Snake used the FAMAS in Metal Gear Solid 1.
Mm-hmm.
And then when Kojima actually got a military advisor for Metal Gear Solid 2, and it goes, no dumb shit. They don't use the FAMAS in the American military. Give him an M4. And Kojima was like, well, I like the FAMAS. And so he had to change his rifle. And from then on, Snake was using American guns. Because he's not French.
The FAMA M4. He's like, I gotta keep the FAMAS. Good times. Looks like he was trying to use it. He probably drew it on instinct when he felt threatened. We should check to see if he managed to fire any rounds off.
I said this like 10 minutes ago.
All there, and no other signs of the weapon having been used. Was this one on loan from Jingfa too? Yup, sure was. We're always issued with the same model gun. Oh, okay.
So in that case, is this 6-shot revolver also from Zengfa? Aha!
Oh shit!
It worked.
The two guns are exactly the same, except for the laser sight. Meaning it's likely that the one we found is also from Jingfa. Revolver data updated in my organizer. Ooh.
Wait a minute. So that means one of this team did it.
Or someone who was involved with the team. Yeah, someone who had worked in a team or was working in a team. The bodyguards all got their guns from Jingfa authorities, right? Yes. Are they like super rare or anything? No, I don't believe so. This model isn't exactly easy to come by in this country, but it's certainly not impossible either. Boo, and here I thought they might be valuable treasures. Oh, you were going to steal them, you goddamn idiot. Yes, it is something of a shame. But isn't it rare enough for it to make it easier to figure out who shot the gun? Well, I just mentioned treasures and you actually responded for once. I only mean to point out that if the guns were rarer, it would be much easier to trace them. Which would have made them treasures of the evidence variety, I suppose. See? Everything's a treasure hunt one way or another, including this investigation. Shit, this is reminding me of fucking Loopers.
Oh no.
What a letdown that was.
I tell you what, right? I'm still holding out hope that Ryukishi can put out something good. He's working on Silent Hill F. We got updates on that.
I would not keep your hopes up. Alright then, it's treasure hunting time. On with the investigation.
I'm still looking forward to it. I have been playing Silent Hill 1 now, and I want to play Silent Hill 2 at some point.
Nice. How's 1?
Good, actually. Surprisingly effectively scary and pretty damn good for a PlayStation 1 game. Kind of open world. You have a big fucking map to walk around. I say big, but, you know, big for a PlayStation 1 game. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Streets feel pretty, horrible to go around. Goddamn fucking dogs everywhere.
Oof.
And, pterodactyls? Weird zombie pterodactyls just come to swoop in and get you. It was great. It was honestly, it's pretty good. And I do I've gotten a third of the way through, I think. For anyone who knows Silent Hill 1, I've just gotten past the school. I like the way it sort of goes between. There are stylistic things I really like. I feel like I should have played Silent Hill when I was younger. The way it goes from the normal school to the Silent Hill scary version of the school is effective, really effective. And it's just everything becomes rusty, dirty, grungy. There's dead kids everywhere, zombie kids with knives, and they come to get you. It's crazy, and I quite like it. I like the game, yeah. And then when you get out of the, let's call it the dead zone, right? When you get out of the dead zone, I'd really like that you walk out and you can hear like sirens going off, like alarm sirens going off in the back.
Nice.
Raid sirens. This is a very good atmosphere, and I'm like, this is a great game. It feels like if Resident Evil was properly serious.
Yeah, it's a game I would never play on my own. It's a game I'd never play. I'd have to watch someone else play.
I have told you I have tried to play Silent Hill 2 before in the past, and every time I tried to play it, I actually got scared and just turned it off.
Effective game.
Effective. The tension is palpable. It's the fog. The fog is a really effective way of doing it.
She certainly seems a lot more enthusiastic all of a sudden.
Aha.
That's quite enough investigating for now.
That means we got everything.
What is taking so long, Detective Gumshoe? It's always taking ages.
I'm on my way.
Well, Mr. Edgeworth, have you solved the case? Calm your tits, man. No, not yet.
Oh, you should have bluffed.
Is that so? Then perhaps interviewing another key witness might help you to do so.
Wait, I'm sorry. Why does the killer want us to find out what happened?
We don't know. We're not entirely... Like, so he said that he admired Rook. And
so he wants to find out who killed him?
He wants to find out who killed him, but I don't... Like, we suspect he just wants to get close to the president. Or the prime minister, or whatever he is, because he's been tasked to kill him. So I don't know. I think it's a bit of both, to be honest. Another witness? Who? You don't mean the most important witness of all, the man on the other side of that door. He really intends to have me question the president. Now, if you would be so kind as to summon him, Mr. Edgeworth. What? Stop right there, the killer. You're nuts if you think I'd let him anywhere near you. Well, Mr. President, I'm sure you're watching us through your security feed, aren't you? In which case, I politely request that you show yourself. That is, if you value your bodyguard's life. I feel like he doesn't give a shit. Oh, shit. Grrr. Oh, I forgot. What's her name? Tabby's here in the corner. We've totally ignored her.
Fucking Lloyd. No. Wait, what happened? I missed the last minute.
Did you? So the killer says, right, I think you should. He's like, have you solved this? And we're like, no.
Get
and
the president.
Like,
I got that
Get
part.
the president. So he said to the president, you're probably watching us just now. You better come out, otherwise I'm going to kill your bodyguard. And if you give a shit about your bodyguard, you should probably come out. Nothing's done. Fuck all. Well then.
Thanks, Mr. President.
If nothing else, we now know what kind of a man you really are. Mr. President! Stop, you can't do this. Let's all just calm down, alright? Well, come on, detective, where the blazes are you? Oh, shit. Eee!
Well, now we know it was K.
Yeah, the lights, what's happening? Listen well, Mr. Edgeworth. I would advise you to stay very still. It seems I will not be granted my audience with the president after all, even with Mr. Knight's life as my bargaining chip. No, stop! Yeah! Eek!
Stop screaming, K.
K, you won't get away with this the killer. I have seen enough, and now I know the truth. What? He's a better investigator than Edgeworth.
This is a crazy first case. Like, it's all over the place. Normally these first cases are fairly straightforward.
They wanted to go in hard with this one. Ugh. I leave the rest in your capable hands, Mr. Edgeworth.
Tally ho.
I'm going to have some crumpets and tea when I go home. Worth? Mr. Oh wait, I know who this is.
This is Mr. Edgeworth, yeah. She's waking him up.
No, it's Gumshoe.
Mr. Edgeworth.
What?
I don't know why I'm picturing. What's her name?
Huh?
From Batman. It's the accent of the blonde woman, Joker's girl, Harley Quinn.
Oh my god, it is that. Harley Quinn.
Mr. Edgeworth, Mr. J.
Mr. J. Yeah, she totally has the same accent.
Yeah.
Sort of New Jersey type accent.
Detective Gumshoe.
Sir, Mr. Edgeworth, sir. Speak to me, man.
Oh shit, we're just lying on the ground.
Wake up, sir. I came all this way here for you.
I love you, Mr. Edgeworth. I must have been knocked unconscious. Oh, damn.
What happened?
Sir, you're okay.
The lights went out. I don't know who caused that.
Wait.
Uh,
Were the windows always covered?
Yeah, which kind of makes sense if they're trying to protect the president here.
Alright, I'll accept that.
Are you alright, Mr. Edgeworth? Never mind me, he didn't hurt you, did he, kid? Nah, I'm fine. Only just woke up myself. What?
Well, something happened to you then.
Did someone knock all of yous out? My head will be sore for a while, but that's about it, so you can stop worrying. Did he
Did he do like a fucking Kage Bunshin no Jutsu or something? Knock everyone out and fly out the window?
Did he whack their heads and give them concussion? Detective, did you manage to stop the killer? Of course he didn't.
Of course not.
Well, say, Miss Lloyd came running out of the plane and,
Oh, for fuck's sake.
she told us he'd flown the coop.
What? So she came out and she's like, by the way, guys, the killer ran right past you. Because they were surrounding the plane. He walked out the door.
So
She came out after him.
She was fine then. So he left her alone.
Dodge.
Valara Kitara says, as a European, I believe that there are no other US English dialects apart from the Gulf of Mexico. So, first of all, what? Second of all, there totally are. Like, Americans have a broad spectrum of accents, just like we have in the UK. Most famously, the Texas Southern drawl. That's what most people seem to think of when they think of American accents. But then you also have, like, your New York type. Midwestern is a type. I don't know what it sounds like, to be honest. And those in like California and that, they'll have different types of accents.
Yes.
We were too late. I'm sorry, sir.
You're always too late. Gonna dock your pay. Now we're gonna get you to pay us to work for us.
Bodyguard over there told us something too.
Why is he still standing straight?
Seems there's an inflatable boat missing from by the window.
Oh yeah.
So, he just jumped out the window? Because he looked like he was at a door.
Tally ho. What an escape. He's rowing himself away. Like, police can swim off him, man.
They can
What?
see him. They can shoot him. He's sitting there rowing at fucking shitty pace. Like, granted, he'd be fast, but come on, right?
How fast would he be? It was a tiny boat that looked like it was the most budget shit he got from Shane.com or something, right? With one oar.
He's going, row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. What about the cordon around the park?
Better yet, right, what about all those fucking personal alarms? They didn't help you much, did they?
No.
I'd called everybody back in to stake out the plane. Including the guys stationed across the water.
No, so he's completely slipped through our fingers.
Not the best look for the department, but yeah.
Mate, the department has a terrible history up to now anyway.
Yeah, man, the chief of police was involved in forging evidence, remember?
Ah, yes, I can feel the nipple. What is he supposed to be doing? Is he moving chess pieces?
Oh, that is exactly what he's doing. Yes.
But like, the The chessboard is like
It's mine
in
chess.
midair.
I cannot wait for his breakdown in mine chess.
Hey, Edgeworth. Mr. Knight, you're alive.
Somehow.
Yeah, no thanks to that murderer.
Actually, thanks to that murderer, he had you by the neck with a knife. And he decided to let you go. So yes, thanks to that murderer.
Oh, that reminds me. I found this lying on the ground next to you, Mr. Edgeworth.
Better a clue. A calling card marked with a seashell. Why do I keep getting calling cards left with me?
That guy, what was it? Maya drew one with a phoenix face on it, and he never got it back from Von Karma.
Did she? Interesting.
Guess he wanted to leave a message.
Calling card data jotted down in my organizer. Oh wait, do I have to look this up?
Oh wait, examine it, yeah.
Yeah. What?
You can't flip it.
What the fuck? Left behind by the assassin Shelley the Killer when he made his escape, adorned with his distinctive seashell emblem. That's it. It's just a seashell emblem. I can't turn it around.
You can't.
I bet he's
oh,
written
that's
something
why
on it.
That's why it's Shelley the Killer. Right, okay.
No, I feel like he's just designed that because his name is Shelley.
And don't call me Shelley.
Don't call sure.
It's Shirley, I know.
The killer usually leaves these next to the bodies of his victims.
But you're not dead, sir.
Oh
a
shit,
victim.
check the president.
Oh shit. But I could have been. Maybe that's the message. I can't stop thinking about his parting words. I have seen enough, and now I know the truth. I leave the rest in your capable hands, Mr. Edgeworth.
Oh shit, do you know what? Maybe the president did die.
Oh, that would be interesting.
If the president did die from that initial assassination attempt, and then to cover it up, Rook was killed.
The only person that I would say that would be in on it would be Knight then.
Because the president didn't jump out when Shelley the Killer said, "Show yourself."
But that also might be because he's a low wuss.
I mean, that's what he was implying, but I don't know. Now he's like, I have seen the truth.
I wonder what made him change his mind. Either way. And now I know the truth. The truth about what?
The truth about the 10 minutes while you were knocked out?
Roger that. All clear out here, sir. Over. What's going on? That was the president. He's coming out.
No, well,
Is he?
scratch what I said.
Now? Let's see though, let's see. Oh, shit.
Yeah, he's totally alive. Never mind. Disregard me. Well, Wang.
So he's the president of Jingfa, Mr. Di Jun Wang. And you are... I don't know what to... There's too many voices. This is going to get bad, boys. It's an honor to meet you, Mr. President. My name is Miles Edgeworth. The honor is all mine. Fuck, I don't know what voice to give this guy.
Shall I give him one then?
Go for it.
The honor is all mine, Mr. Edgeworth. I am Dijin Wang. Your efforts on behalf of Zhongfa have not gone unnoticed. You averted something of a crisis.
Look how tight his suit is.
God damn, my pecs are impeccable.
I could see your nipples through your suit, sir. He must be referring to the Yatagarasu case.
I don't know, but there's something about the way his head is drawn on that makes it look like it's not properly connected to his neck.
Might also be that the colouring of his beard sticks out so much against the purple.
No, actually, do you know what? It's the colouring of the beard against the plainness of the tie. That's what it is.
Thank you, sir. All I did was solve a few local cases of murder.
You are too humble. I have been observing your investigation.
Wait, he was sitting there in a room with a bunch of other bodyguards and didn't bother to come out?
No. So, Shelley the Killer was right. He's a pussy.
He's a...
You are an impressive operator, Mr. Edgeworth, even if the killer did get away.
I love that backhanded compliment. That's very kind of you to say. So he was watching through his security feed.
With how paranoid he is, I imagine he was just looking over the monitor like, when's he gone, when's he gone? He's gone, right. Straightens the tie. Let's go out now.
He inflates the muscle suit.
I hope that's actually a thing. I hope he's like proper skinny. Sadly, I must inform you that this is as far as your investigation goes.
Yeah, if he's this much of a wuss, right? And he's got a massive chip on his shoulder, it would make sense that he would just fake massive muscles to look ridiculous.
I can't fault the hair and beard combo though. That is a good
He's looking-
fucking mane.
He is looking very lion-o. What do you mean?
Fuck you, prick! Hear me, foolish. I thought it was actually the middle finger. Like, that was my first instinct.
I mean,
Hear me! Hear me, foolish prosecutor, for I shall say this only once.
It's his equivalent of a middle finger.
It really is. Night has apprised me of the state of affairs. And from this point forward, the case will be handled by Zhongfa's police force, the finest in the world, with all $10 of their budget.
The finest in the world, which is why you hired an external company to protect you. Okay.
Yeah, what happened to all that distrust?
Even with the killer out of the picture, they're still looking to get me thrown off the case.
What do you think you're doing, pal? Nobody talks to Mr. Edgeworth like that.
Okay, this is just a stupid move. You cannot talk to a fucking president like that. I mean, even Gumshoe would realize that.
If it hadn't have been for him, the killer would have.
What a what? Detective. I forgive him, Mr. President, but I must confess to being somewhat confused.
Yeah, why the hell call these two on their off day and then tell them, by the way, you're not needed?
So they were called not by the No, they were. The president recommended him. I fail to see how or why this case falls within Zheng Fa's jurisdiction.
You fail to see.
I've got a feeling he's going to say something arsey.
Enough, puny prosecutor.
What the fuck is this?
You seek explanations from a head of state? I say no! 1,000 times no! I will not explain myself to you.
What the fuck is this combo?
Diplomatic immunity, bitch. Here we go again. Now hand over the evidence you have gathered and remove yourselves from this plane.
They're clearly trying to cover up for something.
Yeah.
I'd do as you say if I were you, Edgeworth. Fuck you. This can't really be the end of the line, can it?
Mate, he's the president of a different country. What the fuck are you gonna say to him?
Just say you have no evidence and walk away. Case evidence. Oh shit! Case evidence handed to Mr. Knight.
This is a proper cover-up, isn't it?
Why? Why let us come so far only to pull the case out from under us? Yeah, why involve me in the first place? I could have quite happily been sitting at home drinking tea watching this Steel Samurai, you bastards.
Like, literally nothing has happened then, because all that happened is Edgeworth came, questioned some people, got into the plane, and they said, give us the evidence and go home.
Do you think they were hoping that they knew Shelley the Killer would be there as well? And they were hoping that with us there, Shelley the Killer might have been distracted and might have went for us instead? I don't think that's the case, because that's a bit too... It's not a very...
That's not a good plan. It's not a good plan, that, because if they wanted Shelley to kill someone else, they could have picked anyone but Edgeworth.
Yeah.
And now that they picked Edgeworth, that meddling prosecutor will definitely find out what happened. Now, you may leave.
Look at his muscles, man. I can't fucking not stare.
Knight! Detain the suspect.
Oh, is Tabby gonna get caught, taken? Yes, sir. Right away.
I think so, yeah.
Oh my god.
To make an attempt on my life. To murder one of my faithful servants. The effrontery. The villainy.
Is he like a religious orator or something?
Religious nothing, man. He's just full of himself.
He sounds like he's the leader of a cult. I didn't murder nobody.
He is the president.
Cause I don't know how to use a gun. I actually don't have any actual hands. These are not real.
Also, we've already established through logic that the gun came from Zhang Fa, so that's already taken some out of it from her doing it.
Let me ask you
At
a
least
question.
all by herself. Yes.
Though. How much do we really know Tabby Lloyd?
We have met her like earlier today.
That's it. She could actually
That's
be
it.
from Jingfa. She's a weirdo. You don't
She's
know.
a weirdo. She's annoying as fuck.
Yeah, her story could have been total bullshit. Shut your mouth, Miss Journalist.
ABS Radio says, "Go you."
You cannot shut down journalism. Free speech.
Fuck you. Every
This
time.
feels like war.
Answer me this. In a world already lousy with lies, with deception, with sin and iniquity.
I don't like
That's
how
supposed to
this
be inequity.
how this could be applied to the current state of governments in the world.
It's a little too on the nose, right?
Hmm.
It's a real word. Iniquity. A den of
Learning new stuff.
immoral or grossly unfair behavior. Alright, cool. Can we stand by and suffer yet another crime to go unpunished? I say no. 1,000 times no. There can be no forgiveness. There can be no surrender.
Yeah, this is very cultish, the way he speaks.
Why, you ask me? Then I shall tell you.
He's hiding something, I'm certain of it, and we're ignoring him.
I
am the law.
Fucking someone get Sylvester Stallone. There we are. We got it. We got the voice.
And if I leave now, we'll never know the truth.
Mr. Edgeworth, sir.
Mr. Edgeworth, there's got to be something we can do.
I'm
just gonna
No,
go
his
home and
authority far exceeds your own, Edgeworth.
think, Miles. Remember, how many times have you faced situations like this in the courtroom? This is a bit different from the courtroom. Also,
How many times have you faced a head of state?
this guy is standing like one of those action toys from back in the day that you couldn't like articulate properly. He's like,
Oh,
just
fuck
solid.
it, Stretch Armstrong.
Confronted the lies of witnesses and countered the arguments of other lawyers. Has the critical evidence always been laid at your feet? No. And yet you always got to the truth of the situation in the end.
By bullshit.
With your greatest weapon of all, your words.
Absolute bullshit and bollocks, and you know it.
What is this?
Lies, deception, and treachery gets you to the truth. Mind chess.
Now let us analyze the state of play.
Ah, I see a chessboard. Be gone, puny prosecutor, or do you dare defy the direct order of a president?
He's not going to listen. He clearly means to drown out any objection by means of pure rhetorical force. When an opponent is on the offensive, the best thing I could do is bide my time and wait for an opening.
In other words, let him get tired.
As he said himself, he's a head of state, a seasoned politician. He won't open himself up to attack easily. I can't let him bully me into submission. I have to stay calm and alert.
He says aloud to nobody in particular.
He's saying aloud to Wang. If I can read his movements and expressions correctly, I may be able to find my moment. My first aim should be to find out why he is insisting on Jing Fa taking over the case.
Why are you telling me your plan of attack?
The board is set. Time to take my opening gambit. I want to say nothing. Mind chess! Commence!
No. Explain to me why I'm off the case. Did I give you permission to speak? No, 1,000 times no.
I wanted to just like waste time. Take my time.
Waggle the finger. I am the leader of Zhangfa. I have no time for your insolent backchat.
I was simply hoping to confirm one basic fact. You say that the investigation will now be assigned to your national police force.
I do. Now enough of your pointless questions. No.
But you must have realized by now what a massive corner you've talked yourself into. What?
Worthless, meaningless bluster. Some pathetic ploy to buy time, perhaps.
Shit, that failed. Ah, shit. Maybe it was a little pathetic to chime in like that.
Remember, he said bide your time. Just wait. Don't worry about it. Remember, this guy chats a lot of shit. Let him wear himself out. Explain to me why I'm off the case.
Could you at least explain to me why I'm off the case?
Imbecile! Cease your insolent jabbering! I need not explain myself to you. My reasons are my own, and they are none of your concern.
If I want to take this any further, I'll need a clue of some kind. Let me try another tact for now.
Oh, bollocks. Take over. Did I give you permission? No, we've been through this. Bide my time.
You said that before as well. You said that.
Bide my time again. Huh. Good boy. The interior of this plane is the sovereign territory of Zhangfa. You have no rights here.
He's got a point. Is that so? I mean, he's right. Could it be that our current location itself is significant somehow? I should keep that in mind. It could be a useful clue.
Explain to me why I'm off the case.
Could you at least explain to me why I'm off the case? Did you say this last
Take a drink of water. He said this already, yeah.
Perhaps it's time to employ my clue.
Here we go.
In the course of our conversation, I've deduced certain facts from your behavior, Mr. President. For example, you seem particularly aggressive when discussing our current location. Nice.
You smarmy smart aleck.
As you said yourself, the presidential plane is a sovereign territory of Zhangfa. And from that, we can infer that you believe the rules of extraterritoriality apply inside here. Is that correct? What?
Enough! Cease your objectionable whining. No, bite.
Well, wait.
No mind, it worked.
You can rant and roar all you like, but you won't escape my scrutiny. It was unmistakable. The moment I mentioned extraterritoriality, you became visibly agitated. I fucking hate that.
Nice. Extraterritoriality. Fuck! My knight! You think you're clever, don't you? Let me answer your little question. It's true! Extraterritoriality applies! Your laws mean nothing here! Fuck you. Every time he points that finger, I feel like he's flipping the bird.
That's what he's doing, though. It's just his version of it.
Nice. And why does that matter, you ask? It matters. It's my throat. Because you are powerless. You have neither influence nor authority here.
Interesting. The extraterritoriality issue does have something to do with all this.
Valera Cantaro says P. Diddy has asylum there.
Let's dig a little deeper into the claim that the plane is sovereign territory, shall we? Okay.
Ah, nice. The clock reset.
This next move will surely decide the victor. You may be the president, but nobody is untouchable. I just have to find the right angle of attack.
Alright, after this little set...
Yeah,
oh shit, time's going!
Yeah. We need to, I'm waiting to this ends to like stop the game. You believe that extraterritoriality applies here, but can you prove it?
Do you even understand what you are asking?
Yes, that's why I'm asking. Of course, if I didn't, I wouldn't ask.
Have you no shame, calling into question the good word of one such as myself?
Good word.
Question these biceps, bitch.
Bide my time.
I have no more time for this. You clearly cannot be saved from your own foolishness.
You didn't worry about me. I'm the one who needs. I'm not the one who needs saving. That would be Miss Lloyd, the woman who is being wrongfully accused of this crime.
Your chivalry is admirable, but it changes nothing. The right to Now I fucking went over it. Extraterritoriality cannot be denied. This is Zhang Fa!
If I want to take this any further, I need a clue of some kind.
We have gotten really off the deep end just for the first potential villain.
Yep. Let me try another tack for now. You believe that extraterritoriality applies here? Can you? Oh wait, we've already asked this.
Wait, hang on. Was that the same stuff?
Yeah. Let's see what this is. You must have realized by now that what Amar has required to. Shit.
Oh wait, hang on. That was the same thing as before as well.
I took the wrong thing.
Alright.
The.
You've overplayed your hand? Is that what you said?
I didn't say that last time. Surely you see that you've overplayed your hand.
Nobody asked for your opinion. You need only obey me. Nothing else.
Bide my time.
Has always worked so far. You dare tell me how to govern, how to lead? You dare contradict me?
On the matter of Miss Lloyd's guilt, yes, I do.
No, she is guilty. She is the culprit. There is nothing left to debate.
No.
Who else could have fired from outside the plane? There is no other viable suspect. Wait, so it did take place in the plane.
Fascinating. So he's claiming that Miss Lloyd fired at him from outside the plane. I don't have anything to counteract that. This could be a vital clue.
You've overplayed.
I've exhausted this avenue of inquiry. Let me try another angle.
Oh, shit.
I believe that extraterritoriality applies here, but can you prove it? Right, he was shot outside the plane, which means it's outside his territory. Let me skip through this.
Yeah, because we asked this already, right? No, bide.
I think it's the one he should be ashamed of. You must have realized by now what massive... Because he said it was outside. Oh, fuck. Was I supposed to bite my time?
Oh, fuck. Yeah, you're supposed to bide your time. But this guy always bide your time because he chats a lot of shit. Now, bide your time.
This is Zhang Fa.
Clue.
Trying to deploy my clue. I may not be able to call the extraterritoriality of the presidential plane into doubt. However, according to you, she shot at you from outside the aircraft, correct? In which case, extraterritoriality could not possibly apply in this case. Please be the last bit. Your assertion is entirely without merit, and the detainment of Miss Lloyd cannot be justified.
But how could I have bested by a mere prosecutor? But I'm the president! The president!
Yeah. Checkmate. Alright, that
Get
way.
your health back as well. Bang.
Checkmate, bitch. And
with that, we're back to real life.
I think that's a good point.
And that's a good point to leave it now.
Yeah, so it's a good stopping point.
He's been denied diplomatic immunity.
Why do I always double this? Right.
It's fine, you've saved it. You've saved it. We've all seen it twice now.
Right, well, we'll leave it there for now. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this.
I enjoyed this.
Yeah, we'll continue this hopefully next week, assuming that we're both free. But for now, this is Ace Attorney Investigations Collections. I am Ash Mannix.
And I'm the president!
And we'll hopefully see you guys next time. Later.
Good night, everyone.